The Persian Puzzle, written by Fareed Zakaria. This book delves deep into the intricate and often enigmatic world of Iran, offering readers a comprehensive understanding of its multifaceted nature. Iran. The very name evokes a sense of mystery, of an ancient land at the crossroads of history. From the majestic ruins of Persepolis to the bustling streets of modern Tehran, Iran is a country where the past and present coexist in a delicate balance. It is a nation often misunderstood, its actions scrutinized on the world stage. The global media frequently portrays Iran through a narrow lens, focusing on its political and military maneuvers, while often overlooking the rich cultural and historical context that shapes its identity. Many analysts and policymakers view Iran as a formidable power, one that has proven remarkably resilient in the face of numerous challenges. From economic sanctions to regional conflicts, Iran has navigated a complex geopolitical landscape with a unique blend of pragmatism and ideology. But what are the sources of this perceived undefeatability? Is it merely a result of its military capabilities, or is there something deeper at play? To understand Iran's resilience, one must look beyond the surface and explore the underlying factors that contribute to its strength. The answer, as with most things related to Iran, is far from simple. It lies in a complex tapestry of geography, military doctrine, political ideology, and cultural identity. Each of these elements interweaves to create a nation that is both enigmatic and enduring. It lies in a complex tapestry of geography, military doctrine, political ideology, and cultural identity. Iran's diverse landscapes, from its towering mountains to its vast deserts, have shaped its strategic thinking and military strategies. Its political ideology, deeply rooted in both ancient traditions and modern revolutionary principles, provides a unique framework for its domestic and international policies. And its rich cultural heritage, celebrated through traditional ceremonies and festivals, fosters a strong sense of national identity and pride. Together, these elements form the intricate puzzle that is Iran, a nation that continues to captivate and confound the world. A fortress of mountains and deserts. Iran's geography is its first line of defense. The country's natural landscape is a formidable barrier that has shaped its history and continues to influence its present. The country is vast, roughly 3 times the size of France, and much of its terrain is unforgiving. From the towering mountains to the expansive deserts, Iran's geography is both a shield and a challenge. Towering mountain ranges like the Zagros and Alborz carve the landscape, creating natural barriers. These mountains are not just physical features, they are historical sentinels that have stood the test of time. These mountains have historically deterred invaders, from Alexander the Great to Saddam Hussein. The rugged terrain has always been a significant factor in military strategy, often turning the tide of invasions and battles. The vast Dasht-e-Kavir, a salt desert in the heart of Iran, presents another formidable obstacle. This desert, with its extreme temperatures and treacherous salt flats, is a natural fortress that few have dared to cross. This unforgiving terrain makes conventional military operations exceedingly difficult. The harsh environment tests the limits of both men and machines, making any military campaign a daunting endeavor. Any invading force would face a logistical nightmare, struggling to traverse the harsh landscape and maintain supply lines. The combination of mountains and deserts creates a complex and challenging environment that has protected Iran for centuries. Throughout history, Iran's geography has not only been a defensive asset, but also a strategic advantage. The ancient trade routes that crisscrossed the region were shaped by the natural landscape, influencing commerce and culture. Today, the same geographical features that once deterred invaders now support vibrant communities. Cities and villages have adapted to the rugged terrain, creating unique ways of life that are deeply connected to the land. The Iranian military continues to train in these challenging environments, preparing for any potential threats. The knowledge and experience gained from navigating this difficult terrain are invaluable assets in national defense. Iran's geography is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of its people. The mountains and deserts that define the land are more than just obstacles. They are integral to the nation's identity and strength. Masters of asymmetric warfare. Iran understands its geographic limitations. It has thus developed a military doctrine designed to exploit them. This is known as asymmetric warfare, a strategy that avoids direct confrontation with a stronger enemy. Instead, Iran relies on unconventional tactics like guerrilla warfare, cyber attacks, and naval mining. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC, a branch of Iran's military, is particularly adept at these tactics. The IRGC controls the Strait of Hormuz, a vital waterway for global oil transport. This gives Iran significant leverage in the region. The power of faith and nationalism. In Iran, these two forces are deeply intertwined, shaping the nation's identity and its place in the world. Iran's resilience is not just about physical barriers and military strategy. The strength of the Iranian people is rooted in something much deeper. It also stems from a deep wellspring of national pride and religious fervor. The faith of the Iranian people is a cornerstone of their identity, providing a sense of purpose and unity. Iranians are fiercely independent, with a history stretching back millennia. From the ancient Persian Empire to the modern Islamic Republic, this land has seen countless changes and challenges. They have a long memory of foreign interference. The scars of past invasions and interventions have left an indelible mark on the national psyche. This historical consciousness fuels a strong sense of nationalism. The Iranian flag is more than just a symbol. It represents the enduring spirit of a people who have withstood the test of time. After the 1979 Islamic Revolution, this nationalism fused with Shia Islam, creating a potent ideological force. The revolution was not just a political upheaval, it was a profound transformation of Iranian society. The clergy, led by Ayatollah Khomeini, established a theocratic republic. This new system of governance was based on the principles of Shia Islam, intertwining religion with the state. This system, while often criticized in the West, resonates with a significant portion of the Iranian population. For many, it represents a return to their roots and a rejection of foreign influence. The cultural richness of Iran is another pillar of its national pride. From poetry to music, from art to architecture, the cultural heritage of Iran is celebrated and cherished by its people. Today, the younger generation is finding new ways to express their national pride and religious faith. They are blending tradition with modernity, creating a unique and dynamic society. The power of faith and nationalism in Iran is not just about grand gestures and historical events. It is also about the everyday lives of ordinary people, their hopes, dreams, and aspirations. From the bustling streets of Tehran to the serene landscapes of the countryside, the spirit of Iran is alive and vibrant. It is a nation that continues to inspire and endure, driven by the power of faith and nationalism. Navigating the global chessboard. Iran's foreign policy is often described as revolutionary. It seeks to challenge the existing world order, particularly the influence of the United States and its allies. Iran has forged alliances with countries and groups that share its anti-Western sentiments. These include Syria, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the Houthis in Yemen. Iran provides these allies with financial aid, military training, and political support. This network of alliances gives Iran strategic depth and allows it to project power beyond its borders. The nuclear shadow. No discussion of Iran's power is complete without addressing its nuclear ambitions. Iran insists its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes, such as energy production and medical isotopes. However, the international community remains suspicious, particularly given Iran's history of secrecy. The 2015 nuclear deal, known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or JCPOA, imposed strict limits on Iran's nuclear program. However, the U.S. withdrawal from the deal in 2018 has reignited tensions. Iran has since resumed some of its restricted nuclear activities. An ancient civilization's enduring legacy. Iran's influence extends beyond the military and political realms. Iranian culture is rich and ancient, dating back to the Persian Empire. It boasts world-renowned poets like Rumi and Hafez, exquisite carpets and miniatures, and a cuisine loved across the Middle East. This cultural influence gives Iran a soft power that resonates far beyond its borders. It fosters a sense of shared identity and even admiration among people in neighboring countries. This cultural influence is a key aspect of Iran's regional standing. The limits of power sanctions and internal challenges. However, it's crucial to avoid overstating Iran's strength. The country faces significant challenges. Decades of international sanctions have crippled its economy. Iran's currency has plummeted in value, and inflation is rampant. This has led to widespread hardship and fueled social unrest. Protests have erupted in recent years over economic grievances and political repression. These internal divisions highlight the limits of Iran's resilience. They demonstrate that even a country with strong national identity and a formidable military can be vulnerable to internal pressures. The Iranian Paradox: Strength and Vulnerability. Iran presents a paradox, a nation seemingly brimming with strength yet grappling with inherent vulnerabilities. Its geography and military doctrine make it a tough target for conventional attack. Its political system, rooted in faith and nationalism, provides a degree of internal cohesion. Its regional alliances and nuclear ambitions give it considerable leverage on the world stage. Yet economic sanctions and internal divisions pose serious threats to its stability. The View from Tehran: Understanding Iranian Perspectives. To truly understand Iran's resilience, one must look beyond its military and political structures. It's crucial to consider the perspective of ordinary Iranians. They have endured decades of hardship, from war with Iraq to crippling sanctions. Despite these challenges, they have shown remarkable resilience, clinging to their cultural identity and national pride. Their perspective is often overlooked in Western analyses, which tend to focus on Iran's government and its actions. The future of Iran, a force to be reckoned with. Iran's future trajectory remains uncertain. Will it continue on its current path, seeking to challenge the existing world order? Or will it choose a more conciliatory approach, seeking reintegration into the global economy? The answers to these questions will have profound implications for the Middle East and the world. Whatever path Iran chooses, one thing is clear: it will remain a significant player on the global stage, its actions watched closely by friend and foe alike. Beyond the headlines, engaging with complexity. It's tempting to view Iran through a simplistic lens as either a rogue state or a misunderstood victim. The reality, as we have seen, is far more nuanced. Iran is a complex country with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a proud people. Understanding its complexities is essential for anyone seeking to engage with the Middle East in a meaningful way. Conclusion: a more nuanced understanding. Iran's perceived undefeatability is not about invincibility. It is about resilience, born from a unique confluence of factors. By appreciating these factors, we can move beyond simplistic narratives and develop a more nuanced understanding of this pivotal nation. Only then can we hope to engage with Iran in a way that promotes peace and stability in the region and beyond.